What's up? So, a lot of changes have happened. I guess I'm not selling my bike to that guy. I guess he wanted, I don't even think I mentioned it, but a while back, I found out that I had some shit, from that shit that I got, my stupid felony of marijuana, whatever. I was saying I didn't have money for it, and it just gradually kept adding up. And that was when I was like just turned 18, and the interest, all that, additional fees and all that. I guess they sent it to collections, and I mean now it's like $3,000, something like that. A little bit over 3,000, maybe 3,500. And well, they put a lien on anything I own. It's a whole up thing, like, doesn't make any sense, but anything that I purchase, like, with a title, of course, home, car, any kind of shit, will have a lien on it. So it won't be a clean title, I guess. I don't really know the whole terms of that. I heard that people can get salvage titles, or I found, like, I don't really understand why it's so illegal, but swap VINs. Like, someone could buy the same bike as me, but beat up and shit. And if it's clean title, and just swap out the VIN numbers, because literally no one looks at the VIN numbers on motorcycles. I mean, I would only assume they would do that if they're trying to hassle you. What was that movie they did that? I think they do that in like Fast and the Furious or something. They're checking VIN numbers. But actually, you can just swap them. I mean, you might not even need an actual VIN number on the bike either. I mean, then you could just be like, it's custom. It's a custom bike. Because then you go into like, what are the people supposed to do when they just create a Frankenstein? So then what is the VIN number on there? Because they do have it on the engine and the frame. So what would be the default VIN number? Would it be based on the frame? I think it's the frame. Actually, you could just get a new frame then. So, and before I can clear it, I mean, my friend knew about that, and well, it's my girlfriend's friend's husband. He knew about that, and he just wanted to go ahead and do it, leave it in my name, and just keep it insured. So it'd be basically like no one would know that I'm not riding it, and so he would be riding it. He has full coverage, so I guess it covers any vehicle he rides. And that was that. And we agreed on a really low price, but it was convenient for both of us. It was low for him, and it was convenient for me because I didn't have to go. I mean, I was planning on clearing it, but I wouldn't have to clear it then sell it or whatever, and all of that nonsense. Girly nonsense. I mean, I wouldn't want to buy a vehicle with a dirty title, but the bike is in my name and everything. It's just the liens and shit. It's really annoying. Well, the lien. And when I sold my first bike, I didn't know what exactly the guy was talking about, because it didn't say anything on the title, and he was just like, they said that it has a lien. I'm like, what are you talking about? So that's what I initially found out, but I didn't know that it would add it to every single vehicle that I purchased, or house probably. I mean, over some marijuana. That was the original charge. It's just ridiculous. I mean, now it's like maybe $3,500. I plan on paying it off this year, hopefully. And I mean, I was like, like bullshit, because I wasn't doing any harm to anyone. I mean, maybe I was because of the smoke, whatever, but I mean, $3,000 now is ridiculous. I talked about that in another video. I'll put it at the end of this video. If you're on a computer, or I think actually just on computer. I don't know if it pops up on your TV if you're watching me on your TV right now, but yeah, I thought that was ridiculous. And so, I mean, we had this number set, and now I'm hearing that he doesn't want it, or he wants me to clear my name first. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna clear my name, but I'm not giving it to you for that price. I mean, so I'm just gonna say Blue Book value is half of Blue Book value. I'm not gonna sell it for half of Blue Book value if I have a clean title and it runs and has additional things on it. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm not trying to be a charity. I mean, I do like that bike, and I know for a fact that if I had a clean title, I could sell it just like that. And I don't know, I just thought that was kind of annoying. I mean, we agreed. So the bike's back up for sale. I have it low right now. It's still a fraction of the blue book value just because of the title, and it's kind of annoying because they want me to pay this stupid shit, but if I can't sell my stuff, how the f am I supposed to pay it? And I mean, now I can get a job, but like, well, some places it's just like if they do background checks, then I'm like kind of screwed because I have a felony drug charge of marijuana. So like, I really don't have much to choose from job wise, so I don't understand how they expect me to pay the shit if I can't really get a job. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. Some places they do background checks, and I am pretty professional, I guess. So I think even at the school that I graduated from, college, I don't think I was technically allowed to go there. Maybe I was allowed to go there. I know there's sex offenders, so I probably was able to go there, but I don't think I was legally allowed to dorm there. But I would say it's probably because they wouldn't expect me to be a felon. I mean, I'm pretty presentable. I mean, if I wore like typical thug clothes or anarchy kind of shit, I don't know. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. And I did actually land a job and I know it's not shit, but before I graduated from the college, I applied at Fry's grocery store. I know that's not shit, but just an entry-level job for a high school graduate, I guess, partial college. And she said I got the job. I was talking with the manager. I was going through like the video training, all that, and so I did the drug test, passed because I don't do drugs. And was it a fire? Or are they burning stuff? And then they did the background check, which I was skeptical. I mean, would they really not accept me just because of that? And so I'm waiting, like, might have been a week. I called, left a message, they never came back to me. The next week I called, left a message, they never got back to me. The third week I actually went in, and I'm like, I've been calling. Sweet. I was like, I've been calling and no one's gotten back to me yet. Well, I've been calling the manager. I had her number, and she didn't get back to me. I called multiple times in those weeks, and so I asked to see her, and I see her, and she sees me and just goes upstairs in like the management area. It was cool. And I'm just like, what the hell? What, are you trying to hide from me? And then someone else came down to talk on behalf of her, and I asked what the deal was, and she got on the phone or something, like the mic. I don't remember if it was a microphone or her cell phone or what. And I guess she talked to the manager lady and said that, oh, you didn't pass the background check. I'm like, how? And then they said that I had a drug charge. I'm like, it's freaking ridiculous. So you're not. I'm just like, oh, okay. Yeah, that was like, at that time, I think it was like 7 years ago, something like that. Yeah, but like by now it's like 10 years ago almost. I think it's 9 years ago. It's just ridiculous. I'm gonna try to go to the courts. I don't want to go now because I'm Janine's only ride, but I do want to go to the courts where I had the court and try to get it removed because it's freaking ridiculous. I have a clean record otherwise, but I'm thinking that maybe in order to clear it, they might want jail time or something, or even for the fees and shit. I know they're gonna probably be like, well, we're gonna reinstate the fees, or you're put down a payment plan, some bullshit, add like $200 to it. So I don't know, I gotta see. But I want to do that. I want to have Janine have a car before we do any of that, so that I can go up there, and if they're like, well, you're gonna have to do some time, I'll be like, fine, I don't care. I've actually been to jail a lot, and jail's not that bad. I don't really know much. I don't know much about prison. Oh wait, actually, I've been in jail where they keep you in like the stupid cell, and then I think I was actually. Do you only go to prison if it's something major, or can they send you there for something minor? I don't really know, because there was the correctional facility in Florida. It was stupid shit. I got arrested for some shit I didn't even do. The cops over there are corrupt as hell. And, well, my friend did, I don't know what the hell he did. So we were walking down Daytona Beach, Florida, I think it was the weekend, it was probably like Friday. And he was drinking, it was my friend and my mom's husband's kid. and he was with us. They were both drinking. I didn't drink at that time. I don't even think wasn't even high. I didn't do anything. So they were drunk, and I guess my friend, well, he did something. I guess he threw something into the road, or I don't really understand what the deal was. So what I saw, he didn't do anything. He just started running, and then the other kid started running. So then I'm like, what are you guys running for? And he's like, just run. The kid, he said that, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm like running, and I'm like, what'd you do? What'd you do? So we go down this alley, and then this cop out of nowhere just swerved. Oh shit, funeral. Don't cuss by the church. This cop just comes out of nowhere, almost hits us. Like, we run into the cop car. Like, it was perfect timing for the cop. I don't know, this shit was fucking crazy. And ooh, that's sick. Is it a Studebaker? And my friend was drunk, like wasted. He started mouthing off to the cop, like, and threatening, like, I'll fucking kill you, pig, and it's like going all crazy, and I'm just like, what the hell? So then they pull out their nightsticks, start beating his ass. It was pretty funny. I mean, he was still fighting with them, and I don't think he threw any punches. I think he kicked them, but he started beating him with the sticks on the car. So I'm pretty sure they had dash cams back then too, so that would be funny to see that. They threw him on the front of the vehicle, started beating his ass. Eventually threw him in the back with me. That was the story. And we all three, well, the other one wasn't of age, so they let him go, but my friend and I got charged with assault with a deadly missile, whatever the hell that means. And like, I think that time I was 19 maybe, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is that? Like freaking terrorist? So anyway, I don't know if that was a prison or what, but it looked a lot different than the Arizona jails. I think jails is typically a cell and you're not there for long. It's pretty boring. You're just locked in a room. There's no other socialization. But anyway, so my bike's, I guess, back up for sale. The battery is dead. I just bought a new battery, and well, I just got a new battery, and I was saying the front tires like and flat. The rear is flat too, but I think the reason for the flats, plural, is because the air valve, the air stem valves, whatever, are brass, but they're from like China on eBay, and I got them just so it'd be an angle to air them better, easier. And I'm pretty sure that's what's leaking, because I put air in them, they're flat within, like, the front one's flat within 24 hours, the rear slowly, but the rear doesn't really need to be replaced. The front one's pretty bad. So I'm about to buy a new front and maybe just replace the stem on the rear, but I'll do that, and then if it still doesn't work, then I'll just buy a new tire for the rear too. I was also thinking about getting swapping wheels or rims with the CBR 600, because my rim on the VFR 700, it's like the first, no, not the first gen, I don't know what generation it is, I think it's like the third generation, something like that, but the rim is oddly sized, so there's not many options when choosing a tire. And it's the rear too, the rear and the front. The tires are, I like the size, it's just there's not many options for that size, and you're gonna be paying a lot for something cheap. Like Janine's tires, we got cheap. My tires are double that. My tires are double the price of hers. I kind of wanted to do that, but I would have to swap out my forks, and I don't really feel like doing all that. I'm kind of set on just replacing the tire at a stupid price, but maybe even just buying a whole new rim on eBay that comes with a nice tire, because it'd be less than the price of a brand new tire for my bike. It's freaking ridiculous. Oh look, I teleported. So basically my plan is to clear my name, get the felony off, and well, my main goal is to clear my lien, but I do want to clear my felony as well. And I can turn. And after I do that, if I don't sell the bike, then I'm definitely gonna put it at least to the blue book value. I'm gonna sell it a fraction of that. Plus I have the light kit, plus I have the music, the speakers, radio, street racing clutch. I mean, I have all these additional things put into that bike. I'm not gonna sell a fraction So I do want to clear it. Pretty sure that I know that my lien, the shit against me is more expensive than my Honda, but I'm still gonna try to get as much as I can out of it. At least the value of it.
Where's the scat man?